Hi, welcome back to Making It with Minglet. Today is we're celebrating March the 3rd, and we are working on the Mixed Media March or hashtag Mixed Media March 25. And if you want more information on that, it'll be provided in the link below. This was a challenge issued by Ceri the Crafter, and you can find more information on his page. And you can also find, if you search in Google or any other social media application, you can find it by searching the hashtag. Why are we doing page 3 when it's the 19th of March? Because I'm behind and I'm trying to catch up. So page 3 is made from a newspaper page. And I started just using it as a brayer off, and I thought, well, why can't I do something with that? So I ended up with some tuck spots. And when I was working on a couple of other days, I added some prints on here from the stencils. Those are from PM Artist Studio. And I put inspire, and then I found the word art. So I like that. I also was playing around. I've got my cover made for this now. I worked on it yesterday and I sewed it this morning. Let me show it to you. This is this piece right here came to me from Australia, and I knew immediately when I saw it I wanted to use it for a journal cover. So I used just a mushroom fabric that I've used before, but I felt like those colors really worked together. And this is a flower that was off of a shirt I cut up that belonged to my mom. It was worn out, but there was still something there that spoke to me. So there you have it. There's that journal cover. So I want to add, this is a piece of the fabric. I think I'm going to add it right down here to pull the number and pull some of the green out. So we're going to just glue this down. We're using art glitter glue today. You could use a fabric glue if you wanted to, but I find for most of what I'm doing with fabric, I'm using cotton, and the art glitter glue seems to be sufficient. So that's what I use. I don't know, that fabric glue is hard to get out for me. I find it quite challenging. And it doesn't matter which direction I put this in. But I've got a stripe here and a stripe there, so I'm going to try to kind of center it under the word art and center it between those two lines. I also have this little piece here that I've cut out of a magazine, and that represents art. So I'm going to open this up, and I've already put a little bit of collage on this side, as you'll see. And I found that snake. That was on the cover of a National Geographic, I think. It was advertising some History Channel show. I don't even remember which one now. I guess it wasn't that important. I found the snake more interesting. So I've trimmed that out just a little bit, and we're going to kind of center this on this flip out. And when I folded this, I folded it to where I would get probably the most strength out of it, because I mean, you know, newspaper's not that sturdy, but I've found that you can play around with it and you can make things happen. When you put the paint on it, you know, that adds one level of thickness to it. But what I did was I folded it up and made myself a pocket, a big pocket here. And then I've got little pockets right here. And those flip back in. So it'll hold quite a few things. So I pulled out some of the cards that I've made over time with using gel prints. Sorry. It's not that my desk is that messy at this point. The card that it's on is recycled. This one says Inspire, and it's got a gel print. This was a card that was left over from the postcard challenge last year. And on the back, I used some daily journal, a journal that I got for like quarter or something like that silly at the thrift shop. So I'm going to put that in. Let's be inspired. This one has some gel print on the back. I used some napkin on it. I've stamped it, and that was out of a magazine. It was actually for a mascara, but I liked the eye for some reason. And I did the same on this one as part of that journal. So we're going to put this over on the side here. Now let's see what we can find to go in the little. These are just random things, okay? I keep some bases. I keep all kinds of little things. This might be really good. That's the gel print. The back of it is out of National Geographic, and I've got it covered with brown paper, which I never pay for. So that will fit in there. Should I pull up? I might need to put a little pull-out tab on it. So let's see what I've got here. I have some of this laying on my desk, and that will actually coordinate. So we'll make that a real easy pull. You can use, if you're making pull tabs, you can use a paper, you can use fabrics, ribbon. There's no set thing that says it has to be paper or otherwise. Now, where do I want to position? I think I'll position it up at the top. So we're going to put it there, and let's get a little bit of it here, and then give it just a little squeeze. Now, it may take a few minutes for that to dry, so I'm not going to tuck it in just yet. And this is one that I kind of like. When I was streaming with Sharon from Texture Junkies, we played with bubbles. And this is a piece that was a result of those bubbles. And then over top of it, I have, on this one, this is just some wrapping paper that I pieced together to give it some color. And then on the back of this, I used the grid that was in the planning journal. And then I have, let's see, I don't want to get it too heavy. That's gel print, and that's one of Ceri the Crafter's stencils right there. But this is too long, so let's just snip it, and then we will slide that in. Let's see, can we use this? No. Let's do, these are the pieces that come off of the journal where I took those out. If I fold that back, I can definitely get a tag out of that. So let's cut it right there. And this does not require a lot of glue. Have to remember that something's going to be folding over top of that too. So, and that does add a little extra texture there. So that one will go in this pocket. when it's dry. Let's see if we can find another one for this. I've got this little lightweight one. That was a gel print that I doodled over. And just a simple little piece of paper. And I always like to have my stuff stacked so that you can see the different layers and the different colors. And this is from a masterboard that I cut. And I didn't get that straight, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I am going to tuck that in back here. Let's put the top. I think that might look better for the top. And I may come back and notch some of these or put rounded corners. And this is a gel print. I've got a stenciled over it, and then it has some napkin on it. And that turned out very nice. And then on the back here, on this planner, it says, be present in all things. So that will complete our day 3. And this should be dry. Yes, it is. So we're going to tuck that in. And I wasn't paying attention, but right here it says what's happening in orange. So that little piece kind of sneaking out there is going to look nice. And this one's dry enough. We're going to pop it in. Fold. We're going to put it all together. And let's see, I do have this back side that needs something. Let's think about what we're going to do on that. I have this package of stuff I got from Trashy Treasures. You see how it's spelled? Every once in a while she'll do a sale of things that you see her make. And so I thought that maybe I would find something in here that I would like to highlight on the back of this that would blend with the colors I've got on here. Ooh, that's nice. Why don't we? It's a little bit wonky, but does that bother me? No, it does not. I am going to actually make this into a pocket on the back. Aren't those beautiful colors? And I'm going to go ahead and go through here, and I'm going to select. Let's see what that is. Oh, she sent me some little flowers. I hadn't noticed that. I definitely like this one. And that is thick. It's like cardstock. So that's very nice. Oh. And then do this. So that pocket is ready to go. All right, thank you for coming along today for this little art journal project. Just learning, taking our gel prints and appreciating them and highlighting them for the month. So, you know, we want to inspire art every day, and we want to live our best lives and enjoy them. So this is day 3. I need to put myself a signature on here. And I'm going to write March 2025. And I'm going to sign my name in little tiny letters, as you can see. I used to write big, but for some reason lately I've been writing very tiny. So it's a little bit different, but that's okay. different is not always a bad thing. So that makes a neat little addition to my journal. So just keep watching. I'm trying to get caught up. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of what I'm doing, please do subscribe to my channel. And if you can give it a thumbs up, that would make my day. It's always good to get feedback from my friends, and know what they're thinking. Know whether I'm doing things that they find interesting or not. So I would appreciate that. And until next time, as always, be well, my friends. Bye-bye.